I haven't touched this puppy since March. It's about that time. Shy Prep Week 1, baby. Let's run it. I'm gonna be updating the board, giving you a preview of what's coming for the week. I might have to move some things around here and there, but always wanna set the precedent and set us up for success with our weekly calendar. So for this build, I am using Training Peaks. This is what my coach prefers to use. I do not personally use this for my athletes, but this is what my coach uses, so this is what we're gonna rock with. Basically, I'm just going into Training Peaks and taking the information from what's in there and putting it on the board. As I said, Chicago Prep, week 1. Monday, we have an Easy 6 plus leg day. Tuesday, we got Easy 6 with strides plus a push day. Wednesday, 9-mile fartlek. Thursday, Easy 5 to 6 plus pull day. Friday, Easy 5 with strides plus a core day. Saturday, 14-mile fartlek long run. And if I did my math correctly, which not very likely that I did, but I believe that tallies up to 46 miles this week, which is exactly what I hit last week. So we'll do back-to-back 46-mile weeks. Feeling confident about this schedule. Let's see how it plays out. 2 scoops today, 100 milligrams of caffeine to the dome. I love this stuff because it doesn't make me jittery. It just gets me more responsive, gets me a little bit more focused for my runs. So if you've been following me for a little bit, you know I have like a mini home gym set up. One of the biggest reasons I've started to build out the home gym. I'm not a big home gym worker-outer. I don't really like it. But when it comes to being short on time, it's the best possible case scenario. I'm somebody who feeds off the environment. So when I go run, when I go lift, I like to go run in the high energy environment. I like to go to the brand new gym with the best equipment, or I like to go run in high traffic areas and feed off the energy around me. So working out from home is harder. I can do it, obviously, I will do it, but I prefer to go to other places with better environment. But when you're short on time like I am today, I have a bunch of meetings this afternoon, and I don't love to get leg workouts in at home, to be honest, because I only have dumbbells that go up to 50 and I don't have any leg machines, I don't have a squat rack, any of that, but I can make it work. Especially with having a kid, like, it's the best thing that I can do while I'm at home, given certain time constraints. So what I'm gonna do is run 6 and then go work out in the garage. Ultimately, especially because I'm starting off the block this week, I do not wanna crush legs anyway. I'm not gonna go out there and try and put up 415 on a squat right now because I know what's coming. I've been in prep before and I know what's coming over the next couple weeks. So I only have 46 miles this week, but I wanna make sure those 46 miles feel really damn good. I'm also doing a lot more speed work than I usually do this week. I'm adding strides, I'm adding speed work both on Wednesday and on Saturday, and I wanna be ready for that. So I'm going to just go on maintenance mode for legs for the time being, which is good because I wanna use the home gym anyway today, so it'll be conducive to that. Boom. Also this week, I don't know if this is going to be a permanent switch back, but this week I am going back to Team Garmin. Team Garmin on the heart rate monitor. The watch is charging right now, switching back over to the Epix 2. There's just a lot of features that I miss, man. I like to do my Sunday check-ins with the Garmin app, all my little features that I like and that I'm used to. But we're back on Team Garmin this week, baby. Just getting started my 6-miler. Full transparency. Hardest part about being a parent is compromising, figuring out ways to make it work for both you and your partner, and not being selfish, which endurance training is oftentimes a very selfish endeavor. So the biggest challenge I'm gonna have to overcome for Chicago will be 1, being a first-time dad, going through a marathon prep, and 2, having to work through that accordingly. Like, for example, I am on morning duty pretty much every morning with Ep, so I'm not able to run first thing in the morning like I would like to because of that. So I have to adapt. I have to run in the heat, or I have to run on the treadmill, or I have to run later in the day when I don't want to. That'll probably be my biggest challenge during this entire marathon prep process. 3 miles in, we're cooking, literally swarm. Shout out to the landscape workers, man. Those homies work hard out here in 90 degrees every day. Damn. Respect, fellas. All right, 6 done. Actually found out right before that run that I was gonna have to move my speed work to Tuesday, which is tomorrow. Today, instead of just easy 6, I did my easy 6 plus strides just to prime the legs. That's all we're doing is prime the legs for tomorrow, so we're not going into tomorrow ice cold. Felt relatively good. It's hot outside. I'm going to smash a little goo gel real quick and then go hit legs in the garage. So many people be hating on goos, man. They're pretty good.
I learned in my last video, this is how I have to eat my bananas. I told you guys yesterday that I had to switch some things around already with the block. So we're doing Wednesday speed workout today, which is Tuesday. Not ideal to move things around that early, but life of the kid, man. It's different. Rocking the Mama Bear mug this morning. About to go out there and meet Scott on the track and dive into this workout a little bit more.
What's up, guys? Good morning. We are here at AG Middle Track for our speed work this week. Coach Casey, she knows me. She knows I got to get some early wins on this training block, so we got a little fartlek action dialed up. It's a 3x3-2-1. So we'll do 2 warm-up miles. Then we'll hit 3 minutes hard, 3 minutes easy, 2 minutes hard, 2 minutes easy, 1 minute hard, 1 minute easy, 5 minutes, recover, do it all again 2 more times. So there's 3 repeats in there. Work up to my RPE of like an 8, touching on 9. Uncomfortably hard. Starting to get in that range and holding it for a decent period of time and then coming back down and recovering. Again, easy way to get some really big wins early on, especially in a training block when you're coming back into it. Today we are rocking the ASIC Metaspeed Edge. What I wore for my double marathon around this guy right here. Love these shoes. The last ones, Hyperion 3s, last time we shot, gave me a gnarly blister. So we're gonna hold off on those for a little bit. But yeah, RPE effort today, excited for this one. Excited to get the first official speed work of the block underway. Done and dusted, 1 hour, 16 minutes, 11.03 miles, farther than I thought it was gonna be. Average pace, 6:57. It dropped my VO2 max to like a 58 since I haven't been doing speed work, so I'll give you guys the update on that later this week when I check it again. It still says 58 right now. That just hurts my heart right there. Not for long. If you don't get out here early, you're kind of cooked. You're really not gonna have a good workout. I think there's time and place for speed work on the tread, but obviously this is plan A. What'd you think, Scott?
I thought you killed it. I couldn't believe it was 11 miles.
Yeah.
What'd you do, 11 what?
11 on the dot, 11:03.
Yeah, no, it didn't
feel like 11.
For my 11 miles, we would have been out here for a lot longer.
It felt like 8 or 9, to be honest, which is good. I feel like I have really fresh legs right now. The hard efforts felt really good. Last couple I pushed it up from an 8 RPE to maybe like a 9 RPE. I already feel like I could get a sub 5. I want to run my mile time back soon. I already feel like my fitness is coming back really quick, which is a good feeling.
I'm always curious how I can grow my VO2 max, because like I watch the number go up and down through different situations. Like, what's the kind of workouts that you really need to do to grow that?
According to your Garmin, which is the only indicator most of us have for VO2 max, it's going to only go up when you're doing consistent speed work. And I'm not saying go out here and do one track workout. That's why I'm looking at mine now to see if it went up. It doesn't go up instantaneously like that. It wants to see consistency. It wants to see you pushing pace on a weekly basis, and then it gauges what was your paces that you hit, what was the workout, and then what was your effort level at the end. So like I said, my effort level for that one was like 6-7. So it'll gauge your VO2 max off of your effort level on those workouts. So if you want it to go up faster, you can lie and say, hey, that was a 2 out of 10 easy, and it'll probably shoot your VO2 max up. Obviously you don't want to do that because you want it to be accurate. You're really on point with like how hard you think the efforts are, and get familiar with your body and like how hard you think you're going on these things, because it will be a direct reflection of that VO2 max. But at least once a week you want to be doing a speed workout, intervals, fartlek, whatever that may be, and then you also want to throw some like strides and some tempo work into your other runs throughout the week. Maybe on your long runs throw some paces in there. Constantly be pushing your threshold pace. Things of that nature are going to help boost that VO2 max a lot faster. Hello beautiful people, it is Wednesday. Yesterday's workout was awesome. Today's workout is easy 6 plus. We're gonna do a push workout today. And I'm actually on my way to do a video shoot right now. So while I'm working on this vlog for the week, I'm also working on the double marathon documentary, I guess if you wanna call it that. Basically, we have a bunch of random clips from the double marathon attempt in April. And if you're unfamiliar with the double marathon attempt, I tried to run 2 back-to-back sub 3 hour marathons simultaneously. So no break in between, literally 52.4 miles straight in under 6 hours. And I got pretty close. I got 6 hours and 23 minutes, spoiler alert, but I didn't hit it. There's a great story to tell there that I definitely want to put out into the world. So I am currently working on that guy right now. We are going to shoot the interview for that so I can talk a little bit about the process, and we're gonna overlay that with all the clips that we got. Also, just to give you guys a little bit of update about how the first week of marathon prep is going, my body feels so good. I'm so glad I did maintenance for legs on Monday. I think that saved me on having to adjust my schedule for a Tuesday track day. And I don't think I'm gonna lift heavy legs very often at all this entire block, to be honest. I think I have a really strong base, so I don't want to add extra fatigue week to week by going heavy legs, so I'll probably just keep legs in a maintenance. But man, I feel good. I feel like my nutrition's dialed. My sleep has not been great this week. I think I got like 6 hours, 6.5 again last night. I got up at 4:15 today. Overall, body feels really freaking good, as it should for the first week of marathon prep. All right, we have made it to the studio. Scotty Bugatti setting up the sticks. We're gonna do that interview like I talked about, which is probably gonna come out in the coming weeks. So you guys will see this video first before you see that video. This is Inventive Studio. If you're in Charlotte and you need a podcast studio, need an interview studio, anything along those lines, wanna host events, this is a badass space. You guys ever take your pre-workout way too early and just ruin your day? Because I'm sitting here with the face tingles right now, and I am not at the gym. So I'm a weirdo. I have 2 gym memberships. I was going to the YMCA to go work out on the rooftop, and I realized I can't do that because my backpack, it has a couple cameras, has my laptop, and I don't have a lock, so I can't go do that. And ooh, I love the pre-workout tingles, but not when I'm not working out. Not my best move. Still buzzing off that pre-workout. I'm gonna run to the gym, 4 miles to the gym, do a push workout, and run 4 miles home. 2 extra credit miles today. Oh, we were gonna beat the rain. We did not beat the rain. Easy Fort coming back, and that rain reminded me, man. So a couple summers ago, I used to run to the gym almost every day with my buddy Adam. And I remember one day specifically, it was looking cloudy. I looked at him and I said, man, I hope it doesn't rain. He's Australian. And he said, mate, I hope it does rain. That was not a good Australian accent, but the simple reframe of like, you're gonna get sweaty anyway when you work out. You're going to the gym to break a sweat, get wet anyway. What's wrong with a couple raindrops on the way there or the way back? I think about that comment constantly of welcoming a little rain instead of hoping against it or hoping it doesn't happen. And it's a great metaphor for life. 4 more in the books. That is 8 on the day. That was fun. Forgot how hard it is to lift and then run after your lift because I've been prioritizing my runs before my lifts. Time to go refuel, baby. I need it. Oh, it is, think about it, it's Thursday. We're at the gym, about to get my run in around the gym. Then we're gonna go get a lift in the gym. My homie Colleen's a DJ and she makes these specially curated workout playlists. She just dropped a new one. Your boy is hype. Stoked to run to that right now. Shout out to homie Colleen. I'll link the playlist for you guys below. All right, let's do the damn thing. PSA. Don't listen to Colleen's mix if you guys are trying to keep your heart rate down, because this shit bumping. .444, lucky number if you know you know. It's Friday. I'm doing my long run this morning because today is 4th of July. Happy 4th of July, by the way. You guys are gonna see this probably on Sunday. But we're traveling this weekend. We're going to Asheville, North Carolina. I don't know what the running situation is gonna be like out there. Let's just go ahead and get it in this morning. Got up a little bit earlier because I'm getting my miles in before Run Club. Oh, faithful. If you guys have been following my stuff for a while, you've seen that I sometimes do this hack. You can call it a hack, you can call it whatever you want, where I listen to one song on repeat for an entire run. And I'm doing that this morning. And I polled Instagram to see what song I should listen to this morning. I took the top 4, put it on my Instagram story and let them vote on it. The songs were Creed, One Last Breath, Miley, Party in the USA, Zach Bryan, American Nights, or Taylor Swift, All Too Well. 10-minute version. So we're gonna open up the poll and see what the results were. Creed, baby, Creed. So we had a couple hundred votes on the poll. Creed got 119 votes, 37%. Second was Party in the USA. I thought Party in the USA was gonna win, to be honest. That I can get down with. So we're listening to a little bit of Creed this morning. Just got these in the mail yesterday from Honey Plus. We got Buzz 50, the caffeine, and then a classic. To give you some context, these have 70 calories in them, 18 carbs, 18 grams of sugar. See how these go today. I'll probably take 1 of each. All right, guys, looking at the workout this morning, we got 14 miles, 6-mile warm-up easy, and then we have repeats, so we're going 7 repeats, 3 minutes hard at an 8 or 9 RPE, 3 minutes easy or float at a 6 RPE. So we're going 3 hard, 3 easy, times 7, and then we'll do a 3-mile cool down, which is actually gonna be a 4-mile cool down with the Run Club. Last thing before we get going, the song is queued up. The people have spoken, they have determined, hold me now. Getting a lot of that the next couple miles. This was honestly best case scenario, so I'm stoked for it. 2.5 miles in, Creed is bumping. Note to self, clean out your bottles better. Nothing like that first swig just literally tasting like straight up dish soap. What is wrong with me? I'm gonna be burping up bubbles by the end of this run, I think. Guys, I swear every time I loop a song, right around mile 3 is when I just get in the fucking zone. When I start to get in that flow state. I literally just got chills in my body and my body was like, all right,
Locked and loaded, let's go. It works almost like a charm every time I do it, especially with one last breath. That was a gimme. 30 minutes in, taking my first honey gel. Woo! I like that. 4 out of 7 done. I'm literally going 0.48 on the first one, 0.49 on the second one, 0.50 on the third one, 0.51 on the fourth one. So going a little bit faster every time. I think we can keep it going. When you think about intervals, like just focus on the one that you're in. It's 3 minutes. You can do anything for 3 minutes, right? Boom, baby. 7 done and dusted. Got faster each one. Very proud of that. Time to link with the run club. Get 4 more. What's up, big dog? Dude, the shorts. Phenomenal. Hey, baby. It's me. Hi. Good morning. Hey, YouTube. You already know me and Ev out here leading the pack. Party pace, baby. Beautiful way to start a Friday. Yo, happy 4th of July, guys. I am out here in Asheville, North Carolina. If you can see the view behind me, beautiful. Out here in the mountains, I can hear all the fireworks going off behind me. Getting out of Charlotte for the weekend. Super chill 4th of July plans. We got the barnyard animals back here. Good morning, guys. It's Saturday, July 5th. So I'm looking at my Training Peaks calendar. Today we got Easy 5 plus strides. Basically, I got a dirt road out here that I'm gonna run on. I think it's only about a mile, so I'm gonna go back and forth a couple times. Add in some 20-second strides, and then we should be good for the week. A little different scenery today. I'm here for it. Did not have hill workout on my agenda today. Holy shit. This is really freaking steep. Really hard. This run is actually kicking my ass. 3 miles in. Dude, I did not want to do those strides. They certainly weren't the fastest strides, but that's the name of the game, is showing up and putting in the work as prescribed, even when you don't want to. That's when you really get better. 1 more easy mile. Oh, hillier than I remember it being out here. Should have expected that. We're in Asheville. 5 done. Gonna go down to this shed, see about a little backwoods pump, if you will, and then do a little target practice. We're gonna shoot some guns. Welcome to the Iron Paradise, baby. I'm not filming this one, but trust your boy's getting it in. Quick little 20 minutes and then we're calling it. All right, we got our targets out here. We got our ammo, and we got the Glock coming.
It's gonna be harder to pull the first round because it's double action. Totally my bad. Again,
if it's up, it means thumbs up, ready to use.
forever.
If it's down, it means you're
Pretty sure
you're
this
gonna be
one's
down.
exactly up.
Good round. Good round. What's your best advice for somebody who's, for self-defense type purposes, to keep in mind when they're in those situations?
Well, make sure you identify the target.
Yeah.
Make sure it's a threat.
It's a threat.
For sure. Make sure you know what's behind it is important.
Yeah,
Because if
that's
he's
true
on
too.
the other side.
Shooting into the baby's room, potentially.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah.
something to be cognizant of. But again, so you almost have to set your alarm and get up at 1 o'clock in the morning and rehearse it in your mind what you
That's
do
a good
really quick.
idea.
Because it's different when panic sets in.
Yeah.
It's just different.
All right, guys, we are back in Charlotte. It is Sunday, the day of rest. And we can reflect on the week and admit that this has gone to complete shit, and that's just part of the process. Totally okay with that. We still made it happen. I said it was gonna be 46 miles. It ended up being, so we got 50.5 miles on the week. That was 8 runs. We got 4 lifts in. Average resting heart rate was 41, and sleep score was 82 average, 6 hours, 51 minutes. So we have to improve the sleep score. Mileage was good. Body feels good. I'm tired today, but we're getting a full rest day in. Week 1 of prep is officially in the books. Week 2 starts now. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you next week. Peace.